Hi, everybody. Welcome to No Grit, No Pearl. I'm Barbara. We are here where life is messy, grace is persistent. Thank you, Jesus. And some weeks, the only thing holding me together is a cup of coffee and a well worn hat. What a week. Let me explain. And no, I am not on camera today. My hair has officially wilted. Well, that's one excuse. But we are deep into flat hair and no witnesses territory. That's part of why I moved from Idaho to Texas, because down here they still call you sugar. And they don't judge your big hair. As they say, everything is bigger in Texas, no judgment. But hey, that's the beauty of voiceover. It lets me show up even when my bangs are misbehaving and everything else. This week, I've been working on a hat. One of those projects that get your hands moving even when your heart feels a little tangled up, like mine has been. It's meant to be my Easter bonnet, if cowgirls wore Easter bonnets, which we do now, apparently. Hey, I'm a trendsetter. Truth is, I've been sorting through some things. That slow, deliberate work of building something out of almost nothing. I started this podcast and YouTube channel hoping to connect with y'all, to tell stories, share faith, maybe make someone laugh or nod and say, yeah, I get that. And I still believe that that will happen. I had big plans to film this all properly, lighting set up, apps working, me looking mildly put together, but the boom arm clamp ran off. That's supposed to go to this microphone I'm talking into, like it had better places to be, and I spent a good hour crawling around under furniture looking for it, so here we are. And by that time, everything else had kind of disintegrated, and I've been wanting to try new stuff anyway, and maybe that's the message this week, that just showing up, even with messy hair, missing a clamp, is still worth doing. I mean, I am just starting out, right? And I keep hoping for that grace that I'm always asking for. And frankly, I figure it's just another test from God. Because sometimes obedience is just hitting record. Not when it's perfect, just when it's real. And I hope that folks who know me will tell you that if nothing else, I'm real. That's why I love playing bass and singing and making mistakes and a fool of myself on stage because, well, I guess I'm a glutton for punishment, and I just like the imperfection of live music. It is an imperfect thing that can be so glorious when it's all coming together, and so terrible when it's not, but you learn from it. So I'm going to try to keep it real. I'll just keep on keeping on. Maybe sometimes with video, vlog, podcast, whatever you want to call them, like this, or maybe with me just staring into the camera, looking at you and talking. Maybe, hopefully, it'll be a live stream soon. I'm still trying to work up the courage to do that. And I keep saying frankly, I got to quit doing that. I had no idea how much I say frankly until I started saying frankly, but I'm still going to keep on keeping on. And I still think I can connect with other Western-spirited women that already have that grit grained into them and have probably got quite a few pearls in their crown. I'm still praying for clarity in the chaos and hoping to actually sell something one of these days that's been sitting in my store too long. Stay tuned for that because, hint, there may be a big sale coming soon. And yes, still smiling when I find duct tape in my purse, and I have no idea how it got there. Sure wish that boom arm clamp would have been in there, and yes, I checked. So what else has been going on? Well, Captain Ron is recovering from that last chemo session, the last one in a round of 6, and we're so happy for that part's over. But it has worn him out, and he's slowly recovering day after day. And he felt so good the other day he mowed the yard, which wore him out for another 2 days. He's still a stubborn, salty dog or sailor. But, man, I told him I'd do it. So I hope you will stop by and let me know what you're doing, how you're doing, if you need praying for. Coming up Sunday is going to be Easter edition of Slow Down Sunday. We're going to be talking about Mary Magdalene and her faith and how she stayed. Once again, this is Barbara from No Grit, No Pearl, a girl with a face made for radio and voiceovers. Find me in all the usual places. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really makes my day. Love y'all. Heart.